Hey everybody, welcome back to the Nexus. Hopefully you were able to tune in last week. We went live from the Business Expo for Lincoln Chamber of Commerce. It was an awesome B2B event. Shannon was there since she's part of the chamber, but I'm going to get to Shannon in a second and give her a little break, let her get used to being on Facebook Live. We want to let you know about a couple of our Tap On It offers that are going to be expiring in the next couple days. Definitely need to go check out Patty's Pub, Mary Ellen's, and Villa Amore if you haven't already taken advantage of those offers. We have some newer advertisers on there. Dami Dami is a great Mediterranean restaurant if you guys are into that kind of food. It's delicious, super fresh. Shannon introduced me, actually. Oh, the gelato and the coffee and all the things. Like, you have to go check it out. So there's also Fly Dogs, Rock & Joe, Blaze Pizza, Smashing It 402. You can get your car washed at Tommy's. So go check out all those offers. And if you're not signed up, you just text Tap On It to 82928 and then respond back with your local zip code. So you get awesome Lincoln offers. Well,
great businesses.
Without further ado, it's my pleasure to introduce my friend Shannon Hanke from the Lincoln Chamber of Commerce. Welcome, Shannon.
Thank you so much for having me today. I'm just honored to be here with you.
Oh, we're going to have some fun. Don't you worry. So Shannon and I definitely met networking.
We did. A couple years ago.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
It was fun. We went out for one of my first one-to-one coffees. And tell us a little bit about what you were doing then and a little bit of your history before the chamber.
Sure. So right before I came on with the chamber, I was in the death care industry, working at a funeral home. I would help families on the cemetery side and help them go through a death and their pre-planning. It just happened to be in my world that I wanted my weekends off for personal reasons, some of you know, and I started joining the chamber and going to some of the events, and I think that's where I met you, if I'm not wrong.
Yep.
So we did a one-on-one and just clicked. But some of my
I think it was like a 2-hour.
Yes, it was.
Let's get together for coffee. Then I joined your next meeting.
Yeah,
and we just hung out all day that day.
We have, and you've become such a good friend.
You're awesome.
Love it. But so there was a job opening for the investor relations position, and I thought, hey, that sounds fun. And so I applied, and I got the job, and I love it.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like work. Just don't tell my boss.
Yeah, seriously, it's the perfect fit for you because you are so great at chatting with people, learning about their businesses, figuring out ways that you can help them connect and
I love it. It's just natural.
Find their niche in Lincoln.
Yeah, you talked and asked me about what my passion is, and I love helping people, whether it's in personal or professional. So it's a great fit. Love getting to know all of the businesses here in Lincoln. I've been here since I came down here to go to school many, many years ago, and it has been such a great community. Lincoln, you rock. I love it. The opportunities that are here. I came from small town, western Nebraska, and it just blows me away, everything that we have here to offer and take advantage of. So,
well, I always kind of like to tell the story that I decided I was starting a company, and the first thing I did was join the chamber because that's what you do when you start a business. I grew up in a small town. We had a pretty strong chamber. I remember my mom going to ribbon cuttings, and so now I'm taking my son to ribbon cuttings. And passing on that tradition. I didn't really understand it when I was a kid, but I think it is great to kind of teach your kids about what it's like to start a business and all the things. So I just joined. Nobody had to recruit me. It was the easiest sell of a lifetime, and just started going to events, and it was so great. The Lincoln community is super welcoming. I didn't know anyone, and it just wasn't that long before I got welcomed in. I got to go to the ambassadors' lunches. People wanted to kind of get to know more about the mobile apps that I was talking about, and it really is the way that I launched True North Technologies. So I have a lot to thank the chamber for.
We love hearing that, and we love you, Renee. True North is amazing. You did put in the work to come to the events, and when you do that, it definitely will reward itself that way, making those connections and getting to meet people in the community and building your brand.
So I definitely recommend it for anyone that's out there thinking about starting a business. Definitely talk to Shannon, first of all, because she'll like give you lots of great resources and information, but get you connected to the chamber. So if you are curious, let's hear a little bit more about what the chamber is and what it does. Oh yeah, big news. It is Support Your Local Chamber of Commerce Day.
Who knew?
I know.
Surprise.
Yeah, so it was like perfectly timed that Shannon agreed to come hang out on the Nexus with us today. So
so if you're heading out for lunch, you can go to lcoc.com and check us out, see who our members are, and support them. I love everybody that's supporting us. We do so much in the community that people just don't understand everything that we do with 5 different departments under one roof. So we are Lincoln's largest organization, and most people will join us for the advocacy work that we do or the networking events that we do. We have over 100 events throughout the year, whether that's meetings, like this morning we had a growth and development meeting, or the networking. Coming up the end of the month, we are going to be at Sun Valley.
Oh yeah, I'm excited about that.
For a little networking, so that'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, the LNK events are super fun, so if you're looking for just like a social thing to do, you should come check it out.
A lot of fun and meet people and get your brand out there. That's exactly what you've done to create your brand awareness, and it does work when you can get away. I know everyone is busy running their businesses, but come out. It's a good time. Take a little break. It's networking, but it's also fun at the same time.
For sure.
So
and it always changes locations every month, so have to check out the events page.
And we change every other month. So in the morning, one month we'll do a coffee, our Hive, and then the next month we'll do the LNK, which is an evening social event. So
both really good events.
Super good. Yeah, we can catch the morning people and the evening social people. So
so those are 2 of the areas, main areas. What are a few of the other things that the chamber's up to?
We've got the ribbon cuttings, which go over very well. So if you have a new business, it's a great way to just have that grand opening and get a little exposure that way. I'll come out and bring my big scissors. Everybody loves to see those and carry those around. But my role specifically is to grow and maintain membership, and I really pride myself on the education that goes along with that. When I first became a chamber member, the business that I worked with had already been a chamber member for quite some time. So there was nobody to just kind of hold my hand and bring me on. I just kind of figured it out. So now I've really, I've been here for about 2.5 years. I have a little grasp of what's going on in all the departments and who does what, but I can talk about it and educate and figure out what fits their business and their needs the best and what's going to be the best bang for their buck, so to speak. But even if you don't have time to come to our events, the Chamber is an amazing organization here in Lincoln, especially with all of the advocacy work that's going on the side. We have 2 full-time lobbyists on staff watching everything from the local, state, and federal level that's affecting your business. So
I really appreciate that.
You run your business, and we'll help with that.
There's no way you can pay attention to everything that's going on politically, and you guys are always there, like, defending us, basically.
Absolutely.
So
they're going to all those meetings, and we can get you in front of some of those people if you ever have, something that comes up that you just want to talk with someone at a lot of our meetings as well. So
we just had a speaker for LPED at our last ambassadors luncheon. Tell us a little bit about that group and what they're doing for Lincoln.
For our Lincoln Economic Development Department. I just met with Kevin. He is one of our newer employees on that side yesterday, or the day before, I guess. No, it was yesterday. And talking about just the bigger companies and the relationships that are being made there. And again, really finding what is their issues? What are they coming up against when they're starting their businesses here or building the new businesses, and working with all of the regulations and things that maybe might stop them from being built a little bit faster than they are. So
what are the benefits of starting your business in Lincoln?
Absolutely.
Encouraging people to bring jobs and new construction to town.
They're searching the worldwide for anybody that wants to expand or just start their business. Lincoln's a great place to do that here, and small town atmosphere, great place to grow.
So there's also kind of a subset. I don't know if it's exactly part of the chamber. I kind of learned a little bit more about that. The Convention and Visitors Bureau.
Absolutely.
Tell us a little bit about that group and what they're doing.
So they are promoting heads in the beds of the hotels and getting people here. So our big event that just took place was the Lancaster Rodeo, High School Finals Rodeo.
It was an awesome event.
Oh my gosh, I brought so many people into town, and there were so many wonderful comments about how nice Lincolnites were. So that
everyone
was
was like, oh my gosh, everyone's so nice here. The food's so good.
Yes.
So it was a really good turnout.
Even the staff had a great time, even though they had to reset up. We had a couple of little issues that happened a little bit at a time, but oh my gosh, everybody put in so much time and work on that. It was amazing.
Yeah.
So
it was a great example of an event that got brought to town because we have people out there on our behalf telling other states about what it is that they can do in Lincoln, and encouraging them to bring their events to us. And it was cool. I'm glad they brought it.
Absolutely.
To
and
Lincoln.
They are working every day looking for events, whether church, military, sports. There's all kinds of things that they're working on to bring into Lincoln to help our economy and our hospitality.
Yeah, it's awesome. Well, I'm super grateful for the chamber. I'm especially grateful for Shannon and some of the referrals you've given me. We definitely try to pass that info back and forth. If there's, someone that's not a member, I try to shoot them over to Shannon. So if you guys need to get in touch with her, let me know. Is there anything else that's coming up for the chamber that you want to mention? We've always got something going on. So go out to our website and check out our up and coming events. If you want any more information, reach out to me. I'm happy to do a Zoom call, a phone call, or meet you one-on-one. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you so much for
blasting
having me. Love you guys.
Great to see all of you guys, and hopefully you can tune in again next week. Talk to you later.